What's good in the YouTube? This is Crazy Samurai 71 here, bringing you another video. Today I'm bringing you a video on Power Morphicon 2018. This video talks about some brand new guests that got announced. Currently our number of guests confirmed is up to 42, which is a lot because if you think back to January, we only had 7 guests announced. So this is obviously less than the last announcements where we got 22 guests, but this is still a lot of guests. And some of these are really exciting. Some of these I won't be as excited for because of the fact that they show up a lot and I see them often enough. So let's go through the list. I want to start off by first doing my tally list, which includes how many actors there are per season currently planned to appear at this convention. And please keep in mind that some of these actors are ones that may be in multiple seasons, so I might have them listed for multiple, and that's why the numbers might be higher in some places because of that. So, going through this also includes actors that were just announced. So for starters, we have 6 actors from MMPR, 2 from Zeo confirmed, 5 from Turbo confirmed, 6 from In-Space confirmed, 3 from Lost Galaxy, 4 from Time Force, 2 from Wild Force, 2 from Ninja Storm, 3 from Dino Thuder, 3 from SPD, 1 from RPM, 2 from Dino Charge, 1 from a fan film, 1 from VR Troopers, the 6 from Ninja Steel, and 1 from Big Bad Beetleborgs. So that is very, very cool. And now let's go through the actual list of actors that were announced today. For starters, we got someone very, very cool. This person is not an actor, but is someone very, very important to the Power Rangers franchise. He was involved in the music for the first 6 years of the franchise, and he is just a really awesome person, and that is Ron Wasserman. He is known for doing the original theme song for Power Rangers. He helped out with music from Mighty Morphin through In Space. He also was involved in a number of other seasons and shows. So he's just a really great person and someone worth meeting. Believe me when I say this, you probably have heard his songs a million times if you're a Power Rangers fan, and if you've watched the first 6 seasons over and over again, I'm sure you've heard his music several times. There are so many songs that he's done from that early period in Power Rangers. So moving down the line, we then have Jason Ybarra, who is our second villain actor that we have. Our previous one was Carla Perez, who played the suit actor for Rita Repulsa. Jason Ybarra actually was the voice actor for Babu. So that's very cool to know. We got Jason, and I'm happy to hear that. So the next person we got is from Turbo and In Space, and that is Roger Velasco. Roger Velasco played Carlos, the Turbo Green Ranger and the Black In-Space Ranger. So that's very cool. That brings our total number of Turbo Rangers up to 3, and our total number of our total number of In-Space Rangers up to 4. Yes, because we have red, blue, yellow, and black. We still need silver and pink. Pink very unlikely, but silver, I would imagine, will happen. Just it hasn't happened yet. Then our next actor that was confirmed was Valerie Vernon. Valerie Vernon, she played Kendrix, the pink Lost Galaxy Ranger. She was the first Lost Galaxy Pink Ranger before she had her whole incident where she died in the show because they had to deal with certain things going on in her life. And so who took over? Melody Perkins, who was announced last time. So we have both Lost Galaxy Pink Rangers, and that means that we have 3 Lost Galaxy Rangers confirmed. All the girls now have been confirmed. If we don't have the guys yet, it would be great to see Archie Kao because he's the one actor of the guys that never shows up to these conventions, really, and he would be so exciting to finally see him show because he's really awesome. So the next actor we got confirmed is Michael Copen. Michael Copen played Lucas, the Blue Time Force Ranger, which is very, very cool. He also was in a number of other shows, One Tree Hill, Bring It On, The Scorpion King, and several others. Very cool. Second Time Force Ranger, third actor from Time Force. The one that isn't a Ranger was Kate Shoden, who played Nadira. So that's very cool, and I'm sure we'll get plenty more. Actually, wait, what am I saying? We have 4 from Time Force, because we also have Quantum Ranger. So that's very cool. So we have 3 Rangers and 1 villain from Time Force. Next, we have Jessica Ray, who played Alyssa in Power Rangers Wild Force, so she was the white Wild Force Ranger, and that brings our total number of Wild Force Rangers to 2, as I said before, and now we have 1 Ranger from Wild Force, so that's nice. I'm sure we'll get other Wild Force Rangers announced, it's just a matter of when they'll be announced, because I'm imagining that Jack Guzman will definitely be showing up. It's just a question of when. And Jack Guzman played Danny. He typically does do these. Now, our next guest was one that I'm super excited about, and so many other people were really, really happy to hear is announced, and that is Adam Tooman. Adam Tooman, for those of you that know, played Hunter, the Crimson Thunder Ranger, which is so awesome because, Jarg Vargas, who is the Navy, Navy Thunder Ranger, he shows up typically and he represents the season because most of the actors that are from Ninja Storm live in Australia. They're expensive, they're not easy to get, but people want them. Like, people always ask, more Ninja Storm. The problem is they're far away and they're expensive to get. But we managed to get Adam Tooman, which makes me so excited, and I'm definitely going to make an effort to go meet him and say hi and just talk to him. I mean, really, I'm very, very happy to finally know that we're getting someone else from Ninja Storm. Don't get me wrong, Jarg Vargas is so cool. Blake, great actor, but I still want to see another actor from that season, and it would be awesome. Apparently, in the near future, I believe, there is going to be a convention where actually 3 of the Ninja Storm Rangers are going to be showing up. The third one being Dustin or Glenn McClellan is planned to show up at a new convention, a convention that's happening in the UK. So it is cool to see that he's going to be showing up to this one. I am definitely going to go meet him when he comes. Then we have Kevin Duhaney. Kevin Duhaney played Ethan, the blue Dino Thunder Ranger. Very, very cool. He does show up to these conventions, typically. Him and Jeff Perezio, who plays the white Dino Thunder Ranger, Trent. So the two of them typically represent the season. It's good this time because it's them plus Jason David Frank. Of course, he's representing several seasons, but you can still count him, and that's really cool to know that we do have him. I was personally expecting Kevin Duhaney to begin with because we got Jeff, but we'll see if anyone else does show up. I'm kind of doubtful that Emma Lahana will, just because she's busy with a new Marvel show, I believe. So we'll have to wait and see what does happen there. The Red Ranger for the season usually just doesn't do conventions, so I wouldn't expect anything with him, but if he gets announced, that'd be very cool. Our next guest that's announced was Brandon J. McLaren. He played Jack, the Red SPD Ranger, so that's very cool. And he's a super big actor. He does a lot of stuff. I mean, he's not known for like anything specific, but he's been in a lot of roles, and he's usually a very busy actor, so it's good that he's making him some time for this. So we actually have 2 right there so far from SPD. But then we got Monica May, who played Z from Power Rangers SPD, and she was the yellow SPD Ranger. So we have red, yellow, and pink confirmed to be showing up at the convention. All we're missing is Chris Violetta, who played Sky, and Matt Sadowski, who played Bridge. And then we'd have the 5 Rangers. Of course, we'll have to wait and see if the other 2 get announced, but it is good to see that those 2 have been confirmed today. So the next guest that's announced was Camille Hyde. No surprise there, honestly. Typically, when it comes to the seasons like Dino Charge or any of the recent seasons, especially the one that happened prior. So in other words, the current series is Ninja Steel and Super Ninja Steel. The one before it was Dino Charge and Dino Supercharge. The predecessor is typically the season that the whole cast will show up, and by the whole cast I mean the core team. I'm not expecting everyone. I could see Claire Blackwelder showing up, who played Kendall, but I wouldn't imagine any of the other Rangers that are none of the core team showing up. The whole core team is expected from Dino Charge, I would imagine. So we have 2 Dino Charge Rangers. We have Tyler and we have Shelby. So that's very cool. We have pink and red. So very nice to hear that. I'm sure the others will be announced in the near future. Next guest that got announced was Michi Yamato, and he is known for his work on Big Bad Beetleborgs and Beetleborg Metalex, which I don't really know these shows that well, but very cool to know that this actor is going to be showing up. Then we got someone very, very, very exciting that I'm sure many of you that love the Boom comics, that have been reading them, that are looking forward to Shattered Grid and have started comic 24, you know, really, really are enjoying it. And Kyle Higgins, who's known for his work through it, is going to be there. So you can talk to him about Boom Comics. He also created Lord Draken. So, you know, all that stuff is there. And he's someone that is someone you probably want to meet if you're interested in Boom Comics and just in general to have the conversation with him about this property and just thank him for how awesome it's been, because, you know, he is part of it. I don't know how much he's involved in it, but I'm sure he is someone that's significant. So, you know, never hurts to say thank you. Just talk to the guy and, you know, show you care. You know, that's about it for me. I'd love to know your guys' opinions. What do you guys think about all these guests? 13 guests this time. Adam Tooman, for me, out of all these, is probably the most exciting. But all these guests are very, very exciting to hear about. I'm very happy to hear that several of them are appearing. I can't wait to see a number of guests get announced. Many of them I'm expecting, but there are some that you never know. I mean, I didn't expect Adam Tooman to be announced. I had a feeling, just because he's been doing more conventions, and usually when actors start to do more conventions, they start going to Power Morphicon because that's just a typical convention that most actors do. But I don't want to say anything because I could be wrong about certain actors, but I do have certain ones that I'm already imagining will show up. It's just a matter of when. So please remember to like, comment, subscribe. I will see you guys in the next video. So until then, guys, I am Crazy Samurai 71, and goodbye, guys.